Hello, YouTube RJ. Today on the bench, we've got a little present, a little surprise. Some of you may remember back quite a while ago in the Pimp My Frequency Counter out when I bought my HP 53131A and we went through and modded it and such. One of the things I did is I put this beautiful blue LED screen display in and replaced the old VFD. It was still looking good, but VFDs tend to get dimmer. They dimmer and dimmer. They eventually fail. They're worked pretty hard, and LEDs last a really long time. And I saw this screen update available through a company called Hub Equip, which a gentleman named Mitt runs. Good guy. And I paid for, got the screen in, and you may remember I put it in, and he reached out to me and said, "Hey, if I knew you were going to be reviewing the screen, I would have sent you one for free." And I said, "No, it's fine. I'm happy to pay for it. It works great. Really happy to pay for it." And he said, "No, no, no, no. You're reviewing it. I appreciate it. I'm going to refund you." So he refunded me, which was really, really nice of him. I didn't have to do that. Well, one of the things when we had our conversation was I said, "Hey, I would love to update my 34401A to an LED and have them matching. Do you have that?" He said, "No, but we are working on it. We are, it's a little bit behind. We're working on some Keithley screens for some of the old Keithleys." But he said, "We are going to get to the 34401A." He said, I'll let you know when I have a screen available for it." I said, "That's great. I'd love to have these matching the LEDs." Well, he reached out to me a week ago and said, "Hey, we've got a screen for the 34401, but it's not the blue like your frequency meter one." He said, we come up with a new design. I'd love to send one to you if you'd like to review it." He said, "In fact, I'll send you a new screen for your frequency meter that'll match. So if you want to change it out, you can make them match. They're very close in color and everything. We're using new LED manufacturer." And I said, "Well, sure, absolutely." So that's what we got on the desk today. He wanted me to give it a try, see what I thought. Now, I will tell you, if you watch the other one, there's a little bit of work in changing these. It's not a plug-in kind of thing, but supposedly I have two new screens in here. Let's see what we see. Hub Equip. There's Mitt. If you want to reach out to him, there's his email. Hubequip.net's their website. And so I indeed have two screens in here. It looks like he does very nice instructions on changing these screens, or at least on the one on the 53101 or 131 I did. So there's the instructions for it. And here's the 34401. So we're going to be changing them out. And you might be able to see here, it's kind of a cyan color, the numbers, but the actual messages and such on the bottom are white, and they invert color when you're on them for selection. So you can see here, it's very similar. He did tell me that the color of the LED on the 53131 is a little lighter than he said we didn't get them exactly the same, but I don't think that matters too much. So I'm going to be doing these. I'm going to start out, I'm going to do the 34401A first, since it hasn't been done. But it's going to take me a few minutes to get the SAC tore apart and unwired and everything, get it out here. So let me get set up for that, and we'll pick up and we'll go from there. Okay, tore the stack apart. Got my meter here, 34401A. And he's got the instructions here, and as usual, they look fantastic. I'm just going to follow them to the letter right through. So starts out thanking you. Next page is, let's disassemble your multimeter. It says remove the front rubber bumper and handle. Okay, so let me stand this rascal up, pull this thing out. I think you go all the way over this way if I remember right. All right. Okay, handles off. Get the rubber bumper off. I'll do the best I can of keeping things in the camera view, but might have to get aggressive sometimes. And Okay. Front rubber bumper is off. Remove the rubber front bumper and handle. Unscrew the two T15 securing the rear plastic benzol on. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, got me a little tray to make sure I don't lose anything. Those may be captured if I remember right. Okay. Yeah, those are captured. So that works. Okay. Next, remove the bottom T15 screw that secures the metal case. Okay. Slide the case towards the rear and lift it off the multimeter chassis. There we are. Okay, move the power. Let's see. Slide the case, lift it off multimeter chassis. Move the power rod to the on position. Unclip it from the main power switch by pulling it towards the front panel. Then pull the rod toward the rear of the multimeter and remove it from the chassis. Let me see how to unclip this thing. There it goes. All right, there she is. All right, she's out of the way. Remove the T15 screw located on the left side of the front panel. A little tight on that one. Okay. Locate the display ribbon cable connector on the main board. Press the release tab firmly. And while holding this press, gently pull the ribbon cable straight out of the connector. Use cautionary steps. Flat cable contacts can be easily bent or damaged. Interesting. Press to release. I don't know if you can really see this. Mine actually came up to release. That didn't really work as press to release. Moving on. Okay, we got to first release the front terminal latch. This can be a tricky step, but the following technique makes it much easier. Insert a screwdriver of the correct diameter into the slot on the latch and hold it in place with your right hand. Hold it in place with your right hand. Press the latch release lever with your fingers while simultaneously prying outward with the screwdriver. There it is. Whew. Okay, got her. A little bit worried there. Didn't want to break anything. Okay, he's out. Now ready to remove the front panel. You are now place your multimeter on its left side. Left. Gently squeeze the metal chassis and use a screwdriver to carefully pry the front panel away from the chassis. Right. All right, we're there. Once the right tabs are released, left side front panel will separate the chassis easily. Next, remove the display board from the front panel using a small screwdriver. Gently lift the retaining tabs on the display PCB while simultaneously sliding the board fully to the right. Okay. Small screwdriver. Right here. This is the retaining tab right here they're talking about. Lift that up. And now take care not to apply excess as the remaining tabs can be damaged. You can get them up enough. There we go. All right. Now, there we are. Please note that there are 3 revisions of the display board. While there are some differences between them, the dual color LED is a true drop-in replacement. It's fully compatible with all revisions. Requires no modification for installation. Okay, to remove the old one, desolder the old VFD display and the 2 metal display tabs. Okay, so we got things to be desoldered there. Let me get the desoldering gun going. I'll let that warm up. It'll take a minute. We'll start trying to desolder these metal supports off to start with. So I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. Desolder is warmed up. I'm going to start by trying to get these plates off. Looks like I got the wrong tip for that. Let me go ahead and desolder these pins then. Okay, I'm back. Little work involved there, but we got it all out. Looks like the holes are clean. So here's the brackets and the display. I'm going to set over here because I'm going to put them in a box. Because it's still good, I'm going to keep it. So now I need to get out the correct display here. Make sure I don't try to put the wrong display on the wrong piece of equipment. That would be a disaster. So let's see what we got here. So the pins should line up and drop in. Okay, let's make sure we read the instructions and do this correctly. Solder your new LED display in. Carefully insert your LED display into the display board. Position it on the display board and gently press it down until it sits flush against the ICs on the display board. Okay. Which it is. So I'm going to put it like this. While pulling it in place, solder 1 or 2 pins on each side of the top row to temporarily secure the display. What we'll do is we'll hold her down and we'll just do this, even though this isn't a good way to solder. Now, here's what I'll do. I'll put just a little bit of flux on that pin right there, like that, and this pin over here. I'm trying to figure out when is it level though. It's level right about there. Let me try to do it this way. Got a little flux on there, get a little solder on my iron. And then it should be fine and dandy. Okay, that should hold her. Does she look straight? Yeah, I'm gonna say she looks pretty dadgum straight. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Top row simply keep it properly lined while remaining on the bottom row of pins with top row, ensuring they match. Solder a couple pins on the bottom row. Okay, we're good there. Check alignment, solder all the remaining pins. So let's go ahead and solder it in. Okay. All soldered up. Looking good. One more thing while you're there, it's a good idea to clean the inside of the display window and the keypad, as often accumulate dust. Good point. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right. Install the rubber keypad and display board onto the front panel, then assemble the unit in reverse order. All righty. Let's see. Go down here. Looks like I don't want to go in far enough. There she goes. Now she's in. Okay, so that's back in. Now, let's see if we can get this thing back together. And I guess we're ready to power this thing up. Just make sure it looks good. Power cord over here. Okay. We're all ready, I hope. Let's see what we get on the screen. Lighten up. Hey, look at that. Look at that. That's nice. Seems to be all working good. Screen looks good. Like it. Instructions were very good. Yeah, very nice. Now all I got to do is put the cover on, put the bumpers and handle back on, and this one's done. Now, I'm not going to put you through doing the frequency counter. We've already done that. You can go back and watch the previous video. It's the exact same procedure, just a different screen to get me different colors, but I will come back and show you when I'm get it done also. I'll show you the pair together and how they look and all that. But thumbs up, Mitt. Love the instructions. Great job on the instructions. Love the look of the screen. Let me get a shot of it doing the self-test where everybody can see. Get up here where you can see. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, watch the self-test. You can see the multicolor white on the bottom and how it highlights. Very nice. Very nice job, Mitt. Top quality. If if you need a new VFD, maybe yours is getting dim, this is the way to go. Don't go try to find one of the old VFDs online and replace it. This is definitely the way to go. LED, you're done. It's going to be good for probably as long as you're going to have the meter. Looks good. It's going to stay the same brightness. Really like the look of it. Can't wait to get the frequency meter done, get the pair done. So I'm going to go ahead and put the covers back on this. The bumpers, you saw me take them off. I don't think you need to see them again. I don't need to waste your time with that. But hey, again, if you're interested, easy enough to find, hubequip.net. It'll get you what you need. It's got a lot of great stuff up there. This is not all that he has. You really ought to check out hubequip.net. I'll get the other screen in. I'll let y'all see what it looks like when I get the other screen in. Right now, I'm going to finish this one up and go from there. So, hey, okay, got it all finished. Got my bench back together. And as you can see, we've got two new displays. They're not, as Mitt said, they're not exactly the same color. They look really good. I'm really impressed. You can see I'm feeding 7.3 megahertz in from my signal generator over here. And I've got the power supply turned on about 12.8 volts. And I've got the 2 voltmeters here synced up, hooked up to the same supply. So you can see they're reading pretty darn close to each other. Yeah, really close. So that's nice. So anyway, that's it for this video. Appreciate you hanging in here with me. Hope you enjoyed seeing the new stuff Mitt's put out. I love the new display mitts. If you like the video, hit a like for me. But more than anything, I hope to see you in my next video.